Hello students, welcome into the another session of CS22 operating system concepts using Linux and Unix. As all of you know that we are discussing about unit number 5, that is various shell commands. In our previous lecture we have started with the practical session of few of the commands which came under the category of connecting Unix shell, login commands like password, logout, whoami and clear. Even we have started with file and directory related command like ls. So before going ahead, I would like to repeat in fast track what we have discussed into the previous lecture. In previous lecture, first we have learned that how can we start Ubuntu operating system into the environment of VirtualBox, and then into the search window we have to type the command called terminal, which open the prompt where we can perform various types of Unix shell commands. So let's start with the same. Here I am typing a terminal command into the search window, which search for the terminal window available into the environment of Unix operating system. Once it found, just click on the first icon called terminal, which open a one window, which window displays the dollar prompt. This is the root directory of Linux. Over that root directory we can perform various types of command. So as you can see that root is opened now. Here I can perform all the commands that we have to learn. Suppose I am typing who command and just press enter, as who is the single without any parametric value command. That's why we can directly perform it over the dollar prompt. Whenever you type who and press enter, it displays the entire detail of logged user or the number of users. So you can see that student is the username, TTY is the terminal name, today's date and the time. Similar like this, the next command is whoami. This command only shows the logged username onto the screen. That means it will not print the details related to the logged user, but only it prints the name of user. So this is the difference between who and whoami. Even in our last lecture we have created the directory called mvm. So first here I am just listing the number of directories which is available into the Linux using the command called ls. So ls is a command which lists out all valid directories which is available into the Linux. So it's there onto the screen. You can see that mvm is one of the directory of entire bunch. Now suppose I want to move into the desired directory called mvm. The command is cd, and then you have to press and cd, then you have to write the name, valid name of the directory. Suppose I am writing mvm, then it looks something like this: student@student virtualbox /mvm. So now I am inside the directory called mvm. Now in this directory, suppose I am making one more subdirectory like mkdir bca. Press enter, just type ls. This ls command will list out all the directories of main directory called bca. So there is a difference. If you type ls command on root, it will display all the parent directories, and if you type ls in one of the parent directory, it displays all the child directories. So this is the difference between this is the difference of using ls command on root as well as on specific folder. Now suppose I want to get exit from the main directory that I have created. The command is cd dot dot. That means just type cd dot dot, press enter. you will get out of the parent directory called mvm, and again I am into the main root folder of Unix operating system called Ubuntu. Suppose here I am typing ls command, then it will only show the parent directory where you can find mvm. Now suppose I want to clear this screen, so for that the command is clear, which flush out all the previous screen, and it returns only the dollar prompt to the screen. Now the further practicals I want to do inside my directory called mvm, so I'm just going into the directory called mvm, where it again contains subdirectory called bca. Right, but I don't want to use this bca directory, I'm just using mvm directory. Now let's continue with the discussion. The next command is a cat command. Cat command allows you to look, add, create or combine the files. Again I am repeating my words. Cat command in Linux is used to create the file, combine the files and add content into the specific file. It contains many parametric values like -a, it will show all the information. -b, it displays number with each line. -n displays number of each line. Small s, obviously with -s, compress more than 2 blank lines. Capital E and dollar character will be displayed at the end of each line, and Ctrl+D is used to save the content which we have created into the file. So let's perform this particular command practically over the shell prompt. Just type cat command. Remember one more thing, as all these commands are the keywords, if your keyword is correct, it will be displayed into the white color. So you can also easily rectify that, is your command is proper or not. So I am writing cat, then I am giving the file name called OS, again space, and suppose I am writing, I am giving the command called Ctrl+D. Sorry. Press enter. Syntactical error is there. Let me show. Okay, I forgot to write greater than. Let's do it again. Just go back. Cat greater than name of the file. Press enter. The file is created. Now suppose I am writing some content in this particular file like hello students, welcome into the shell command. Now press Ctrl Z. It will save this file called OS. Let me check this file is created or not. For that simply you have to type ls command. So you can see that in mvm directory there is a one child directory called bc and one file is created with the help of cat command called OS. Now suppose I want to print the content of file called OS, just simply type cat and the file name, press enter. Let me remove the file. Fine. Let's again revise the topic. What I have done, first I am creating a one file called OS, and in this file suppose I am writing a text called hello students, and just press Ctrl plus D from the keyboard. It will return your dollar prompt onto the screen. It will not give any confirmation. Just type ls. You will see that OS is created. Now type the command called cat, and the file name will display whatever I have stored inside the file called OS. Let me clear you the screen. Here I am just typing cat and OS. It will display hello students. So this is the way to create a file in Linux. Let me repeat it again for the third time. What I have done, first I have written cat command, then the greater than symbol, it's a symbolic constant, then I am giving the name of file called OS, press enter, it will create that file and wait for the user's input. Here I am writing the string called hello students of BCA semester 4. Again press enter. Whenever the cursor came on a new line, press Ctrl and D parallelly. It returns the dollar prompt. That means that file is created. Just type ls command. It shows that file is already created. Now type cat and just a file name. It will display the content which I have stored inside the file called OS, like hello students of BCA semester 4. So yes, we can say that cat is a multi-purpose command. That means cat command can create the file, can add the content into the file, even it can combine the file, contains various types of all this operation. Now let's perform any of the operation, any of the parametric value from all this. So I'm just using minus a. Cat minus capital A, and suppose I am giving the name of file called OS. So it has added a dollar prompt, that is a null character at the last, which shows all the information of that particular file. Now suppose I am using minus n. Cat minus n space OS. That means in this file I have only the single line, so it shows 1 and then the single line. Let me create another file called cat network. Press enter. Hello on the first line, student on a second line, off on a third line, and network on fourth line, and then I'm pressing Ctrl plus D and giving the command called cat NW, that is network, and I am performing this cat command with my minus n option. So cat minus n and the name of file called network. It shows 1 2 3 4, 1 on hello, 2 on student, 3 on off, and 4 on network. So in this way we can use all their parametric values. Their parametric values. Now let's go ahead. Next command is rename command, or it moves one file from source location to the destination, and the command is mv command. So next command is mv. Let me clear the screen. Right now the situation is that we have two files like network and OS. Before going ahead, I would like to introduce one more command that is called as rm command. Rm command is used to remove any file without any confirmation from the directory. So what I am doing is rm space OS. It removes the file called OS from the directory called mvm. Then I am giving rm network space enter. It removes the directory called network. Just type ls. It shows nothing onto the screen as the directory is empty. So let's create first file where it contains the information called hello. One is created. Type that file onto the screen, that is cat and 1. It prints hello onto the screen. Now I am writing mv1 space OS. Press enter. Type ls command. You can see that 1 is replaced by the new name that is called as OS. And suppose I am typing cat OS, it prints hello onto the screen. So mv command is used to rename the file with new file. Let's go back into the directory. Again I am removing the file called OS. Then in mvm directory I am creating the first file, contains the name called student. Press enter and Ctrl D will save the file. Then I am creating another file called 2. It doesn't have any information. What's the strategy? Right now we have two files, 1 and 2, where in file number 1 it contains the content called student, while in file number 2 this file is blank. Now I am writing mv then 1 space 2. Press enter. What it does, type ls. 1 is moved into the file number 2. That means 1 is not existing now onto the folder called mvm. It is moved into the file called 2. Now suppose I am typing second file, that is cat space 2. It gives you the it give you the content as a output called student. That means mv command has moved the content of file 1 into the file 2. mv command also comes with their several options like minus small l prompt before write, minus r move all source to target, minus v display message with all moving. So let's perform this command with the parametric values. So for that, first I am clearing the screen, then ls I am removing the second file. Now there are no files, so I am creating the first file called 1, and in that first file I am giving the content called bca. Press enter. For saving the contents, the shortcut key is Ctrl D. Then just type cat1. It shows bca onto the screen. Now I am creating the second file called 2. I am saving this particular file without any content, so file number 2 is blank. Now I am writing mv1, then first we have to give the parameters. So mv minus mv minus v, then 1, that is the source file, space 2, that is the destination file. So there is a message 1 is moved into the file 2. This symbol will display the message onto the screen. File number 1 is moved into the file number 2. Now suppose I am trying to print the content of file 1. It displays that no such file or directory because the content of file number 1 is moved into the file number 2. Now suppose I am writing cat2. It shows bca onto the screen. So in this way we can perform mv command. Let's try with some another parametric value like minus l. Let me remove the file number 1. File number 2. Now there are no files. Now creating the first file. Here I am storing the content called student. Press enter, Ctrl D, cat second file without any information. So we can see that there are two files, 1 and 2. Now I am writing mv command minus l 1 space 2. Press enter. LED. I think this is minus I. Minus I. Press enter. See, it wait for the confirmation. Overwrite 2. Just give yes. Press ls. So 1 is moved into the 2 with the confirmation message whether the user wants to overwrite file 2 with file 1 or not. So just type cat 1, it will display nothing. Just type cat 2, it will display the content of file 1, that is student. So in this way we can perform mv command. Now let's go for the another command. Next one is cp command. cp command is used to copy the content of file 1 into the file 2 using Ubuntu. So for that, let me remove the file that I have created using the command called rm2. Now there are no files. I am creating the first file, contains the information called hello. Create the second file without any information. Type the content of first file using the command called cat, that is cat1, cat2. So as you can see onto the screen, first file contains the information called hello and second file doesn't contain any information, that means file is blank. Now what I am writing is cp, that is the new command, copy command 1 space 2, press enter, type ls. It shows both the directory, both the files 1 and 2, as it copies the content of file 1 into the file 2. Now type cat1, it shows hello. Type cat2, even it shows hello, as the content of file 1 is copied from file 1 to file 2. So in this way we can perform the command called cp command. Let's try this command with their parametric values. Let me again remove these two files, rm1, rm2, clear, ls, no files, cat greater than 1, hello students, control D will save the file, cat greater than 2, save this file as a blank. Now type cp command -i 1 space 2, press enter, give the confirmation called yes. Now again perform the command called ls, type cat1, print hello, type cat2, even it prints hello, as it copies the content of file 1 into the file 2. So in this way we can go for the command called cp command, which copies the file from one location to another location. Next one is in command. To perform in command, let me remove these two files called 1 and 2. Now there are no files. Create the first file with content called hello, press enter, control D will save the file, cat2 without any file, ls will display 1 and 2. Now I am writing in command, which creates a link between the two files. That link is a symbolic link. So in space 1 space 2, that is the file name 1 and file name 2. Syntax error near unexpected token in. What's wrong? Display the name of each file before linking. Okay. So I think I have to use parametric value in this command. In -v space 1 space 2. press enter. Help in minus minus help. ln. Okay, one mistake is over here. Keyword is wrong. Right now we have two files 1 and 2, where one contains the information called hello and 2 is blank. Now I am typing ln 1 space 2 file exists, fail to create hard link to file exists. Okay, let's rm2. Let me remove this second file. So I have only one file called 1 contains hello. Then I am writing ln minus v for the confirmation message 1 space 2, press enter. Okay, this is the correct syntax. For performing ln command, we don't have to create the second file. So what I have done, I have removed the second file first, then I am writing ln command with minus v, which shows the confirmation message, and I am giving the file name called 2, which I have not created. Now suppose over here I type command called ls, automatically second file is created and that file contains the information of file number 1. Let's again perform this entire shell command. What I am doing is, let me remove file number 1, file number 2, both the files are removed. Now I am creating file number 1 with some content. I am saving this file with Control D. Then as you can see, there are only the single file called 1 is there. So here I am writing ln minus v 1 and 2, press enter. Now type cat command with 2, it displays the content of file number 1 called student. So in this way we can perform ln command. rm we have already done. Next one is rmdir. rmdir command removes the directory. Now as you can see over here, we have a directory called bca inside the parent directory called mbm. Suppose I want to remove it, then just type rmdir and bca, press enter, type ls. You can see that now there are only the two files, that is 1 and 2. bca directory is deleted. So in this way we can perform various types of file and directory related commands. Let's revise the syllabus. What we have done, we have discussed about telnet, whoami and clear in our previous lecture. Then in today's lecture we have gone through the file and directory related commands like ls, cat CD, password, MV, CP, LN, RM and RMDIR with MKDIR. In next lecture, we'll go for UMask, CH mode, CH on and CH group, find, PG, more, less, head, tail, WC and touch command. Whatever the possible is there in next lecture, we'll discuss. Thank you very much students for listening me and have a nice day.